When it comes to some regulations, President Biden should take a cold shower. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the information you need to better navigate these turbulent times. So many government regulations are insulting, intrusive, and unnecessary. Here's a recent example. The Biden administration is reimposing an obnoxious regulation concerning showerheads. Yes, showerheads. Years ago, government nannies decreed that the flow of water from a showerhead should be weak, making it a crime for manufacturers to sell you devices to experience, if you wish, an invigorating stream of water hitting you in the shower. In the waning days of the Trump administration, they substantially eased this wet rule, but the Biden crowd is restoring the old regulation. The rationale? Running out of water. That's nonsense, of course. California, for instance, routinely flushes almost half of its annual rainfall into the Pacific Ocean. Only 10% of its rainfall goes for residential and commercial use. Most hotels in developed, and indeed many developing countries, have showerheads with realistic flows of water. This piece of bird-brained buffoonery is not an isolated example of making life unnecessarily annoying and unpleasant. Regulations force today's dishwashers to be more costly and less efficient than their forebears, ostensibly to save energy. Perversely, they do the opposite, as you end up using more electricity before to get the job done. The same idiot rules are at work with washing machines, ditto refrigerators. The size of the tank for your toilet is restricted to half the size it should be. And no need to go here into the crappy results of that. And talking about expensive destruction and unenlightened government diktats, take the case of light bulbs. Years ago, know-it-all regulators concluded that the age-old incandescent bulb was a menace to the planet because of its carbon dioxide emissions, and so governments banned the bulb created by Thomas Edison and decreed that henceforth we must use compact fluorescent bulbs instead. Manufacturing Thomas Edison's creation became a crime. Trouble was, these new things were more expensive than what they were replacing, took too long to warm up, were highly hazardous to dispose of, and did not last as long as we were promised. Consumers hated them. If these dim-bulb bureaucrats had just let free markets work their magic, immense amounts of money would have been saved, and we'd have been spared a lot of life-shortening aggravation. What these lesser lights ignored was the development of light-emitting diodes, or LEDs. As happens in free markets, they are evolving from expensive, specialized lights into mass-market, incredibly energy-efficient things we happily use today. No coercion necessary. It's high time that these rude, uncalled-for rules be flushed away forever. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.